Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. So, supply drops, Call of Duty. These are going to go hand in hand in the next game, and I just wanted to speak about them personally and just shed some light on some stuff. So it's taken me 3 hours to earn 60 keys so I can get a guaranteed weapons drop, which personally I think is rather ridiculous. And there we have it, we have the raw benediction. Now, whilst I believe that the guaranteed drop is a good idea, it is clearly geared to drive people to want to pay for stuff on the basis of having to spend 3 hours just to get basically in effect 2 rare supply drops, which is awful in my eyes, absolutely awful. Now, as we all know, supply drops came in at Advanced Warfare, and you really did have the pay to win type of weapons in that game. The ASM-1 Speakeasy, the Bow Obsidian, to name a few weapons that were just totally OP, and it definitely had people cracking open their wallets just to try and get these particular weapons. Now, the point of today's video is we know that in Call of Duty 2017 we're hyped about boots on the ground, but we know, anybody with a brain, that supply drops are going to be returning to Call of Duty. Now, it'd be stupid to think that there wouldn't be, and I know a lot of people are going to say, how can we improve them? Let's not have them in the game at all. But that is not a feasible answer, as the amount of profit these actually made Activision, it would be a stupid and suicidal idea for them to drop them. Given the fact that they're in practically every game these days, they are definitely here to stay for the basis of the revenue that they make these particular companies. So if they're going to stay, what can we do as a community to try and get our voice heard to improve these particular things? Now, I've sat down and I've gone through each and every Call of Duty, and I've just seen how the game developed. And I'm going to start with Black Ops 1. Now, we had a COD point system in that, but that was to unlock particular weapons and attachments and so forth in the game, which was a great idea. And I do get the impression that this is where this idea was born in Activision's eyes, but I can't confirm that in any way, shape or form. They had wager matches in Black Ops, and this is where it is interesting for me, because this is something that I believe should be implemented back into Call of Duty to help improve your chances of getting keys. I feel that Call of Duty players should be able to put their keys on the line in a wager match, set amount of keys to improve the likelihood of them getting these supply drop weapons or attachments or camos or whatever it is that are in them a lot quicker than spending 3 hours grinding for 2 boxes. Another thing that I feel would be a great implementation into Call of Duty in regards to supply drops is, do you remember in Call of Duty Ghosts we had the field orders that you used to be able to get a chem strike if you was, I don't know, to get 3 headshots in the game, or you was to kill an enemy by getting a direct impact with a noob tube? I think field orders should return in the next Call of Duty, but it should be, you complete this challenge and you will get this set amount of keys towards the likes of your supply drops. Whether it's going to be keys, I don't know, but going off the last few Call of Duties, I definitely feel that's the way they will go. Looking at the likes of Modern Warfare Remastered, the latest weapons you can craft yourselves, so an amalgamation of all these different little things need to be implemented in the next Call of Duty for supply drops to give people as many possible avenues to actually earn them without actually having to spend money. Because I know it's a business and I know what this is all about, it's about making profits, but at the same time I feel that it will be suicidal from Activision to not acknowledge that there are people, including myself, that do not want to spend money when they've already spent over £100, well, over $100 on a game with a season pass as a loyal Call of Duty player. Now for me, as a season pass holder, I already feel that I've been robbed for the past 2 Call of Duties. Yes, Infinite Warfare tried to lessen this blow by giving me daily login bonuses, but even they have changed from what they used to be. You used to get 30 keys on a day, 90 salvage. Now it's dropped down to I get a common box a day that always gives me duplicates, which is really annoying. This latest Quartermaster guaranteed weapons drop with the guaranteed non-duplicate needs to remain, and I believe that's how it should be in the game anyway. If you craft something, you either need to get a reasonable amount of keys, I'll start again. If you get a supply drop and you open one, you shouldn't have to get duplicates, and if you do get duplicates, then I personally feel that you should be rewarded on how much the weapon is worth, because it doesn't seem to be relative to what the weapon is. If it's epic, you should get 4 times the amount. If it's a rare, you get double. If it's a common, you get almost like a refund. There are other stuff that they could implement, but they definitely need to start improving the way the system is run, because it is starting to piss off a lot of the community in my eyes, and there's so many different little things that they could do. And I personally feel that they should be making stuff like camos go back to how it was in Black Ops 2 and Ghost. If there's a particular camo that you genuinely want, instead of having to grind out for it in a supply drop, give people the chance to buy that as DLC. Okay, so you want the weapons to remain pay to win as such, keep them behind the paywall if that's what you want to do. I personally feel that any weapon, any item in Call of Duty, if you really want it, you should be able to pay a premium and just get it straight away, instead of wasting your money and gambling, I don't know, £600-700 someone spent on a wrench in Black Ops 3, I think it was. I don't think that should be right, but at the end of the day, it's a business, and I can understand that they're trying to make as much money as possible off the game. But in my personal opinion, you should be able to at least get camos, or common items should be able to be purchased from the player, and give some type of equilibrium on both sides where we don't feel as if we're getting robbed. Guys, are there any suggestions that you have that I've missed out or I forgot in this video? This is just merely to strike up a conversation with you all, to see where you lie. Me personally, if I had my way, supply drops wouldn't exist at all, but in the day and age of gaming that we live in now, that is a thing of the past. They're here to stay, so I just wanted to come up with a conversation to see what we could come up with as a community, to find out what would be the best way to find a compromise between ourselves and between the supply drops that are implemented in the game. So there we have it, guys. That is my take on supply drops. Please don't forget to leave your comments down below and tell me exactly what you feel should be done, or if you've got any type of ideas for the next Call of Duty in 2017 in regards to supply drops. As we all know, they will be coming to Call of Duty. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.